Hello, Helen. Hello, everybody. Uh, it's very nice to meet you here on the monthly session or class we do. So we are having this on this Brilliant Network. So I'm Sanjiva. I'm from Serenity Meditations, and met this wonderful lady Helen, and she asked us to join the platform. So we all are coaches over there, so anybody can join this platform. And there are so many coaches and so many different ways, like these wonderful people can help other people. So today, this is the session for meditation. So what we are trying to do is last time, what we did was like we did the basic structure of meditation. So from today on, I thought I introduce different types of meditations. So then we can get used to these things, which is wonderful actually. And especially there are meditations that are so soothing and healing. So these are very ancient methods. They have been used for like thousands and thousands of uh, not only years, actually generations, and they have been time tested, as well as like thousands and thousands of people have used them and got the maximum benefits out of this. So these meditations can be used for basic relaxations, and not only that, like if somebody is suffering inside, or even to heal themselves. And not only that, if somebody wants to take it even more deeper, in the sense like knowing what is the reality of things. Some people have many questions, no? Even before that, what is my purpose here? Why did I come here? No, what am I doing here? There are even people like who want to see this, like get to know this. So today we'll be focusing on loving kindness meditation, which is a beautiful meditation. And I think there are so many things happening around us in the world now, and it's the opposite of loving kindness. Like we see a lot of anger, hatred, yeah, lot of things. Even if somebody watches the news and all these places, like you can see that is like really making like people angry, or even frustrated, or disappointed, or sad. So these all come under the category of anger. Even small agitation, it could be just the weather, or your foot hitting something while you're just mowing in the house or outside. So it can be, or you have some bodily pains, maybe. That also can bring up like the frustrations or agitations or discomfort for that matter. Usually, anger, we can recognize it quickly because it's very uncomfortable. No, like things like our what we desire or crave, even they don't bring that kind of discomfort at first. Maybe if we have too much of it or something, we can. But what happens is like later, uh, it can turn into. But that also falls in the category of anger. This could be mentally, this could be physically, internally, externally. Anyway, or even from the five sensory doors or the our sixth sense. So, Helen, if there are any questions regarding this, please feel free to ask about it, or any
Oh, thank you.
doubts, any questions or doubts you have, or you have like heard like this is such and such or something about loving kindness. I'll try to, in my best of abilities, try to give an answer, or even try to find the answer, if I cannot answer it now.
Thank you. Um, I'm looking forward to trying the loving kindness meditation with you.
Okay. So,
Hmm.
yeah, so from ancient times, loving kindness had been using as opposite of anger. Anger means, like we said, usually it's the mind and the mind object, and usually things we crave for, the mind kind of like grabs hold of it. But the opposite is like the mind has this. how to say, reaction towards or like a rejection towards the mind object. So that doesn't, when we say anger, that doesn't mean this person is an angry person or they are full of anger. Not like that.
Mm.
Huh? That
Mm-hmm.
it's just like in the subtlest place. This is like the spark. Then it can ignite and expand, and then it turns into physically you feel as sensations and all, or the heart rate, the breathing, even sweating. Some people start crying. Some people freeze. Some people like try to fight or argue, or then yeah, uh, verbal and bodily actions. Even the frowns, no, even like the way they look, and not only that, it will be receptive also. No, the way we see, way we hear, smell, taste, even feel, even think. So from ancient times, this was considered like anger being a thing. Like if I'm holding a red hot piece of metal and thinking somebody else will burn, it is the example is as such. Like I'm holding a red hot piece of metal, uh, and wishing the other person will burn, but I will burn myself the most. So anger is considered something like that. People get angry with other people or something, but they hurt themselves the most. So it's always good to be free, and there are stages of enlightenment where people can be totally free of anger also. So coming back to loving kindness meditation, in many traditions there are so many ways. We'll just use a general uh, ancient method that can be used any place, anytime. And there are like stanzas or like they call sutta or like that. For example, in some traditions, there was a group of monks who went to meditate in the forest. When they went there, there were like beings that didn't like their presence over there, so they started making like very frightful visualization. So like started appearing those entities, no, and the uh, very disturbing images they created, not only like as if they were true, actual, no. Then these monks were like they felt very disturbed because they were going to peacefully meditate, no. So they went back and they told their teacher, and the teacher looked into the matter and said like do these things, which means like it was of all teaching, but it was actually totally related to loving kindness. So he asked them to practice that, even chant that, and go back to the same place. So they all went back and then they started practicing loving kindness meditation and even chanting it. What happened was, even those entities or the other beings and animals started helping them. They knew they were not any danger towards them. And actually, they said these monks got enlightened even. So there are so many. This happened like 2000 plus years ago. But in modern times also, they say, and I also myself have lived in the forest for more than 10 years. So when you have a lot of loving kindness, even the animals feel this. There were some people who lived, they had fainted, and the fire ants had made the circle around this person to protect the person. Not bite the person. At the beginning, they were biting him, it seems, but later they understood because he was trying to. At first, he was unconscious also, and later when he woke up, they had made circles around circles to just to protect him. So there are many benefits. People can sleep well. They can awake and without even seeing any nightmares. Humans tend to start liking them. Other all beings start, even the deities, angels, all these deities, they try to protect them, and then people would not feel like harming them. Their concentration becomes very high. Uh, how to say, they don't need external things, like they become very pleasant. Uh, because this happiness or peace or like the real loving kindness comes from within. Mukhavan upasiti. And then in a moment of their last days on earth or like human existence, they will never they will pass on very mindfully. And if they don't become enlightened, there are very high stages of this mindful loving kindness meditation. Okay, so let's practice. So loving kindness meditation, just like all the other meditations, it's a very practical meditation. You can
Okay.
practice any place, anywhere, anytime, in all four postures. It's clearly mentioned. Clearly mentioned uh, as you are walking, as you are standing, as you are sitting, as you are laying down. And it's a perfect meditation for to go to sleep with, rather than us thinking about all these problems and things we have to solve and all these things. That's why some people end up seeing nightmares, no? So if we can add, it's like if you have a bucket of uh, or a vessel with water, if you add some nice essence to it, it slowly starts mixing. Likewise, when you are going to sleep at night, if you slowly use this meditation, you can have like very pleasant dreams also. Not only that, it will be very comfortable. And slowly,
Mm.
if somebody is deprived of sleep or like it has difficulty in going to sleep, and not only that, some people end up seeing nightmares. That also doesn't happen. Okay. uh, and it's very practical. In day-to-day life, you can use a smaller version, which I'll tell at the end of this session. It's very simple, and monks and nuns and many other people also practice like that in modern times. So it's very practical, and anybody can do, even if it's a child, a teenager, adult, or even a senior citizen. Anybody can, or anybody should actually practice. And within, especially in these times, like what we say, what we do, what we think really impacts everything around us. And not only that, uh, even the whole universe, it matters. And sometimes things we see from outside is really hurtful or like disturbing. So uh, yeah, there's a nice saying. Yeah, like one time a person asked a great master, like, I practice so many hours per day, but sometimes when I stop my practice, I feel hurt. No, when I watch something or like news, I get news of things. It really hurts my mind. Then this master said, like, uh, think it's a warrior, and they are wearing this special armor, and say they are wearing it for like 23 hours. And just for a break, they remove the armor and hang it somewhere. And then at that very moment, maybe according to those days, yeah, like an arrow or something comes and strikes. So we cannot say, like, oh, I was wearing this for 23 hours. Why should it come and strike me now? No? So likewise, these kind of meditations, they act like protections. So armor and all, they are very heavy, and we are talking about external examples. But this is just mind, so it's easier to counter even. So the things we see, hear, even from the other sensory doors, it doesn't have to affect us in a bad way. So let us practice loving kindness. I'll just do while sitting. So please be comfortable. You can easily do this on a chair, on a couch, or even when you're in a vehicle, laying down. And after this, if there are any questions, please feel free to ask. Um, so I'll just sit down. Choose a sitting posture if possible, or if you want to lay down and practice, please be free to do so. And same places, same times, same posture, same practices really help. So what you can do is, even if you're seated, if you're lying down, first let your body relax or like loosen up. You can slightly move your body and loosen up the shoulders. Even if you're laying down, feel the touch of your body, like touching the surfaces, the head touching maybe the pillow or the cushions, the neck region, the shoulders, the arms. Place them in a very rested position. Then the upper body area, maybe part of your body is touching the bed or the couch, or if you are seated, the chair, the back of the chair, and the lower part of the body, if you are seated, the cushions or the surface, and even the lower parts, the thighs, the knees, the middle part of the leg, the lower parts of the leg. Feel that and try to loosen up. Then after that, take some deep breaths from the nostrils, breathing in from the nostrils, and then you can slowly breathe out from the mouth. Breathing in from the nostrils, do it gently. Breathing in and breathing out. With each breath you take, let your body also tend to relax. Let it relax. Now we will use, later you can incorporate this with loving kindness. Also, even the breath you can incorporate with loving kindness. And some people make it their whole practice even. But it varies according to each person. Some people like lesser words, some people like more words or more things to do in meditation that keeps them uh, focused. Either way, some people like maybe one object, some people like a couple of words. Now what we will do is we'll do some relaxation. As you may remember, like a clenched fist of the hand, with our mind we can let it go and release. So this meditation also you can do with closed eyes, half open eyes, or even open eyes. And remembering the example of the clenched fist, slowly take your attention to the top of your head area, the scalp area, and just see, place your attention over there and see if you could just release any kind of excess effort. Sometimes even the position, even if you are in laying down position, make yourself more comfortable. If you need more cushions or pillows, use as much as you need or much as you have. Later you can slowly adjust to specific positions. Then slowly your forehead region, if possible, letting go any all these thinking lines, letting them spread out. Moving down to your eyebrows, let them drop to either side of the body. Moving to the eyes, Think of a time you are in deep, deep sleep and let the physical lights, these are our physical lights, let them go to any direction they wish. We are using our mind or the sixth sense. Many people use many, many names for that. But we just want to identify it and know what it is. And then slowly moving down, check, you might feel the breath and check on the teeth and the tongue. You can loosen up the muscles, shake it, or move the jaw muscles. When we are tense, we tend to bite our teeth together, and not only that, the tongue seems stuck somewhere. Then slowly one side of your face, all the way from the up, along your cheek, right up to the chin, letting go, releasing any excess effort, if possible, any tension. Then the opposite side of the face, also from the upper region, along the ear, the cheek, and the chin. And then the back of the head, moving down to the neck area, the front part of the neck, the back of the neck. Adjust the posture if you need it. Then slowly moving down to your shoulders. If you want, just even if you are laying down, just let them drop to either side of your body. If you can face upwards and then just let your hands drop to either side. Use minimum effort, letting go, and you can feel the tension releasing from the shoulders. If you are laying down, you will feel it even more. Moving down to the chest region, you can do like right side, left side, then the abdomen. Know your presence exactly there. Then you can do like right side, left side, going to the upper back, either way, left side, right side. We just want to be there. Just feel, even if you are laying down, feel the touch of the mattress or the couch or the chair, sorry, the couch or the surface you are laying down. And then the lower back, left side, right side, moving down along the arm from the shoulder to the elbow, elbow to the wrist, and all the way. Feel the palms of your hands, open up your fingers if possible, turning the palms upwards and be in a more very comfortable position. Later, you'll feel like this whole arm and the rest of the part we already tried to relax is like either dissolving or as if it's absorbed or like sinking into that surface where you are seated or your surroundings, as if it's absorbed or it's like sinking into the surface. And then do the same to the opposite arm also, the shoulder to the elbow, elbow to the wrist, all the way, the palms of your hands, letting go and releasing. So the whole body, upper body, we try to relax. Then just like that, the lower part of the body, the front region, the back region. If you need, adjust the posture, adjust the fabric of your clothing. And then select one of the legs just like the arm. Place your attention on the upper part of the leg, the knee, the middle part of the leg, and then just like the arm, the leg from the ankle all the way right up to the toes. Feel the soles of the foot, just like the palms of the hand. Do the same to the opposite leg also, the upper part, the knee, the middle part of that leg, from the ankle downwards, the sole of the foot, all the way up to the toes. So feel the whole body. When you're practicing by yourself, you can do few cycles like this. Just let yourself rest. Then you can slowly bring the attention to your heart region. You might feel the heartbeat, but just know. If you feel very light and if you're not very sure, you can slowly place a hand near your chest region. Otherwise, just use your mind. While you're there, just stay there, just witnessing. Don't do anything else, or you don't have to do anything else. Just stay there. You might feel the heartbeat, but this is the present moment, which is free from the past, free from the future. You have plenty of space here. More clear it gets, it becomes lighter and lighter and brighter and brighter. But we are not after colors, we are not after visualizations here. We just want the direct experience. And since you did the body scan or like from head to feet, it will be very easy for you. Now slowly bring and place your hands any way you like. Some people like to place it near on their lap, or some people like to place it on their knees. If you're laying down, just be comfortable and see where you can rest your hands, or either side of your body if you're facing upwards. Even if you're on the side of your body, just see in a way that is the hands are also comfortable. Some people like to use specific mudras. We will talk about this later on in other sessions. But for now, just place it any way that is comfortable for you. And then while you're there, we will have to use our own image. So it's kind of like a visualization, but this is a fact, no? This is how we are. So since we did the body scan, we know exactly how the head is placed, the shoulders, the chest, the lower parts of the body, how the hands are placed. So take yourself as the meditation object. Every of these meditations directly start from oneself. So take yourself as the meditation object. We will use 4 ancient verses. They have been there for like thousands and thousands of years, or actually eons of time. It doesn't belong to any specific religion. Many religions and like ancient masters, they asked the others to use them because they themselves used it, and they asked others also to use because it was very successful and beneficial. So take yourself as the meditation object, and we will use the first verse. Don't worry, later you'll remember all this. And more we do it, it becomes so easy and so simple and fast. Ahang avero homi. That means may I be free. Actually, it says may I be free from anger, even hatred. So that doesn't mean you're a person with anger or you are like an angry person. None of that. Anger, what we are reflecting here, it's like a big dustbin. We just throw it away and forget about it. We are pouring water on that red hot piece of metal, which maybe have been like we have been pouring fuel and igniting it for decades maybe. But all good things are very powerful than the bad. Only a little bit you want, you can send away the bad or the darkness. So wholeheartedly think, because we should also receive. Sometimes we forget ourselves. That's why people end up with depressive stages, anxiety stages, frustrated, or anger, hatred, and they fall into deep trouble. So first think, may I be free from anger. May I be free from anger. Number 2 verse, may I be free from mental pain, past, present, future, anything. Even things like anxiety comes from the future or about the future. So just think, may I be free from mental pain. Then number 3 verse is, may I be free from physical pain. Because sometimes people get angry with their own body even. Or like they get frustrated. Or if there's some disability or difficulty. Or some people even start hating themselves. And the body is the biggest victim, no? Then it escalates for many, many other things, no? Sicknesses, the immunity drops. A lot of things can happen. So may I be free from physical pain. And the most beautiful one is, may I live happily and peacefully. May I be free from anger. May I be free from mental pain. May I be free from physical pain. May I live happily and peacefully. Ahang avero homi, abhyapajyo homi, aniga homi, sukhi attana pariharami. May I be free from anger, everything, like even the slightest agitation, frustration, irritation, upset, sadness, even jealousy, envy, anger, hatred, discomfort, all falls into this category of anger. It's a broad topic. So it's very easy. You can, without even specifying it, you can just drop it in. Even stress, tiredness turns into anger. One of the best ways to make this meditation very powerful is, take a living person, usually from the same gender, and focus on them. So you do many, many times and many days maybe for yourself, or many times for yourself. And then you take a person whom you have a lot of respect. Maybe you have never met this person, doesn't matter. Maybe this person is even enlightened, that doesn't even matter. But we already have a huge amount of respect for this person. So bring that person, but it should be a person who is alive. Think of this person. Usually, when we have a lot of respect in a good way, we genuinely have respect because that we know we think this person is a good person, no? So then our mind is also elevated. So think of this person not because they really want it or anything, but with our whole heart we think. We can say their name or say this, may this wonderful person be free from anger. Anything. If they don't even have anger, that's we don't have to think all that. We are just doing wholeheartedly from our heart. May this person be free from mental pain. This can happen to anybody, yeah? Because the sensations and all the common, even if we have a wound or some sensations, that was come as a mental factor. So even if it's enlightened being or anybody, they can have. And then may this person be free from physical pain. That anybody can have for sure. They age, the sickness can come, bodily pains can, hunger, thirst can come to anybody and can bring some kind of pain. They fall under category of physical pain. And most of all, may this wonderful person be free, live happily and peacefully. Can tell their name or say either by gender or just say, may this wonderful person be free from anger. May this wonderful person be free from mental pain. May this wonderful person be free from physical pain. May this wonderful person live happily and peacefully. And then later, you can do one time for yourself, one time for this person, one time for yourself. So at least one day or so, you practice for yourself and then bring this person whom you have a lot of respect. Then one time for yourself, one time for this person. That you can do more towards this person. So these are called divine adobes or Brahma Viharas, which are wonderful meditations. Even before basic concentration or you get the real benefits, you feel it's very soothing, very relaxing. And more we do it, the inner, that red hot piece of metal we have been heating up and got burned all this time, we start cooling it off. So you can do this while you're walking even. Just use a simplified version for that. May I be well. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. And when you are helping some other person, talking to somebody or listening to somebody over the phone or giving them something, handing, or even if it's just a piece of paper, some people swear, but rather than that, we can think, may you be happy. May you be peaceful. Even if we have time or if we have to wait for something, we can use these kind of things. It brings mindfulness also. And mostly the karma, if you know about it, it will bring very wholesome karma that will be beneficial now and even in the future. Many, many years to come, lifespans to come. And it is said like even if you do this to a tree or a plant, they grow better, They have tried it and tested it in modern days, modern times. And not only that, these are the basic ones. Later, you can, or when you are going on the road or driving, you can, even if when you are stuck in traffic, usually we get upset and angry. We can say, may everybody around me be free from anger, free from mental pain, free from physical pain, live happily and peacefully. When you're at home, when you're at the office, if you have pets around, you can say, may all beings, including humans, pets, and may all beings in this building, may all beings in this neighborhood, may all beings in this city, may all beings in this country or state, may all beings in this country, may all beings in this world, may all beings in this entire universe. If somebody knows, and universes even, be free from anger, free from mental pain, free from physical pain, live happily and peacefully. To finish any meditation, and you can take this to very high states of mind also, just by this small part we did today, just for yourself and then somebody who may a lot of respect. There are jhanas or absorption levels, they call very deep mind states. You can go up to the third jhana, which is one of the best experiences in this entire world, or in the worldly sense. That means the entire universe even, which is comfortable, so comfortable. And then it affects your body also. And when you finish any meditation, you can slowly place your hands on your chest, or one hand on your chest, and say, may all beings be well, may all beings be happy, may all beings be peaceful, may all beings be well, may all beings be happy, may all beings be peaceful, may all beings be well, may all beings be happy, may all beings be peaceful. So if you are going to sleep, also you can do these things, or just let the meditation sink in and you can just let it sleep. Just keep the repeating of those. May I be free from anger. May I be free from mental pain. May I be free from physical pain. May I live happily and peacefully. That's all. You'll get so used to these words. May I be free from anger. May I be free from mental pain. May I be free from physical pain. May I live happily and peacefully. Then slowly bring that energy, let it travel through your body, or you just go to sleep, or let it move up and slowly come to your eyes. There are so many things later we can discuss, but slowly, gently open your eyes and take this energy throughout the day and throughout your life, even, and on your journey for the destination you seek. So I'll just tell the benefits of this. In ancient wisdom, it says, Sukhan Supati, you can sleep very well. Then Sukham Patipujyati, that means like you can wake up like a flower, no? Like a very refreshed. Napapakan Supinampasa, that means you won't see any nightmares. Manusanam Piyahoti, humans start liking you. Amanusanam, the other beings also, like animals and all, they start loving. Amanusana Pivoti. Devata Rakkanti, these deities, angels, these kind of beings start protecting you because your mind is pure, no? It's like the attraction. When you have that kind of vibration or what that kind of uh, energy dispersing or emitting from you, that kind of good wholesome things or persons or beings or energies attract. And then Visangvasatta, nobody feels like how to say harming you through poisons, weapons, even with fire. To, uh, yeah, weapons. But Mukavanno Vipasiti, you will naturally a wonderful smile, a pleasant face. These things will start happening. It will affect your body also to start healing. What comes in the mind, it has to go through the body. So when we are angry and upset and all, you feel the heartbeat, you can get a heart attack even. Some vein or something can rupture. But when it's the opposite, when it's like soothing and cooling, then it will affect your words, which will bring back wholesome words to you, and your actions also will definitely bring actions, and the karmic factors and a lot of things will be affected. So like we said, they'll be very mindful because their mind is peaceful, no? Free from, like, lesser and lesser, free from, more and more free from anger, which is one of the biggest hindrances. And it says, if they don't reach enlightenment, they'll be born in very good places. If somebody got to know about like future births even. So that's a very brief introduction about there are so many ways, so many methods, and practicing the jhanas through loving kindness, going through even enlightenment. Even before that, you can free yourself from depression, anxiety, these kind of things, frustrations, agitations. You can have unity, productivity, clearance of the mind, uh, and you can make a lot of things, your life even successful by this meditation or this kind of meditations. So, Helen, are there any questions or anything regarding this meditation, or how did you feel about it? How was the experience? We'll see if Helen gets back to us. And yeah, so please try this. It's very helpful and teach, even a small child can understand and do these things. And rather than us fighting over things like that, we can use these kind of things like smaller versions of it. It says even the earth feels it. When you're planting a plant, or even when you are feeding an animal or a pet, uh, they also feel it. In some traditions, if you have a bad mind or full of anger or something, if you give even a glass of water, some water to a person or animal, it says it's like a toxin, which is true. It can change the molecules. Even for yourself, when you're eating and drinking, when a person is angry, it's like uh, the structure of that molecules and all also start changing. But if it's the opposite, what happens is, so ancient times also they talk of people who had a lot of loving kindness, regardless of where they are from. or like which tradition or which religion. None of that. This is a humane thing. And the trees and the animals also can feel. Not only that, the world, every place can feel this. And the most of all, the benefit comes to you. That's the best thing. So please try these things and see. Within
Thank,
one week, you can see a huge difference happening. At first, maybe the mind will start to react like it's like when you pour water onto a red hot piece of metal. There's some steam coming, but more we put, it starts cooling down. So, Helen, how did you feel about it, and what was the experience like for you?
thank you for asking. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, I feel very relaxed and um, more connected and just a lot more compassion just for myself and I feel like it'll help me, navigate my day.
Mhm. And in these
Mhm.
times, like even us humans and everybody needs these kind of practices, no?
Mhm. It's very true.
Yeah, there's so
Yeah.
much like aversion, no, ill will
Mhm.
around, no, in many parts of the world. So at least we can bring this up, no?
Yes. It's very
And
helpful for people.
yeah, and we can like start even thinking about the people in the countries or like the entire world even. People might
Mhm.
think like, oh, how can we make a difference? No, but actually, even our thinking process, actually, in ancient wisdom, it says it,
Yes.
it affects the environment, it affects the world, it affects the even universe.
Yes.
The mind is so powerful, no?
Yes, I agree. I agree. Thank you. It's lovely to meditate with you. And yes, I look forward to it again.
Okay, then. So, any questions or any doubts or anything regarding this, or anything you have
No,
heard
not not
before?
right now, but maybe when I listen to the recording again,
Oh, okay.
um, I'll send you an email.
Sure, sure.
Yeah.
And anybody who's watching this or later joining us, or we'll be putting this on in the our platform also, no, Helen? So they can,
Yes.
yeah, please, yeah.
Yes, at bbrilliantnetwork.com.
So we'll be putting it
Mm-hmm.
there so people can watch it again. And if they have any questions, please forward them to Helen and me. We can answer these questions for you. And we would always like to encourage and help people and to reach the best of their abilities, even their goals and their destinations they seek.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes, definitely. And now I'm ready to go take another little rest for maybe another hour.
Uh-huh.
I'm very calm. Now I could sleep peacefully for a little bit longer and just enjoy, take all that good energy with me into my rest.
Okay, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
then you have a rest, a good rest, also, Helen, and I wish like to have a wonderful day. And for
Thank
everybody
you.
who will be watching this, we wish you the very best. And please feel free to contact us anytime. And may you all, wherever you are from, may you have a good day and a wonderful life and a wonderful journey.
Thank you, Sanjiva.
Thank you very
Bye
much,
bye.
Helen. Okay, see you
Bye
soon.
bye.
Eh?
Okay.